I don't know. 안녕하세요. Goeiedag, goeiemiddag, hello, good morning, good evening, good day. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tian. I'm 27 years old. I live in Pretoria. Fun little fact, I just woke up. Another fun fact, actually, I didn't. It's funny how life actually works. My video today is all about my first official day in Korea. But it's funny how life works, that the way my day started today, because I woke up, I was ready, got the camera set, everything was fine, and then when I tried to use the camera, the batteries, they were dead. So I had to go to the shops. The first place I went to, they did not sell batteries, and then I had to look for a second shop, at least they sold batteries, and now we're recording. Finally, thank you. So this is how I look when I wake up. Beautiful, I know. But anyway, that is almost the same as my first official day in Korea started. It was the same thing, woke up. I'm in Korea, I'm ready for the day, just like today. I was like, yes, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And that is not how it went on my first official day. Don't worry, it's nothing scary, it's nothing bad, it was just not what I expected at all. So I woke up, and I was ready, my eyes, and I was like, yes, I'm in Korea, got up, showered, got dressed, got ready to go out, and I was like Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray. Good morning, Korea! Did you see the tumbleweeds rolling there? Me neither, because I didn't edit them in. But anyway, so that was when I walked out. I was so ready for the day, and then it was dead quiet. There was not a soul on the street. And I was getting hungry. So I was expecting, like, in South Africa, if it's around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, wherever you go, there will be people, especially as it was, I think, a Monday. People would be walking in the shops, out the shops, but here there was nothing going on. Not a person in the street. I was getting dead hungry, and I was just thinking, where do I go? Where can I go to actually get some breakfast or something to eat? As the last time I ate was, I think, the night before I even got on the bus, before the school representative came to pick me up. As you'll find in one of my previous videos, as you will know from watching my previous video, arriving in Korea, there should be a suggestion thingy sliding in here, or it will be sliding in here, as my right and left is getting confused now with wherever it should be. So the last time I ate was actually around I think it was 5 or 6 or 7, where I had some fruits, and after that I did not eat anything. I was on the bus, like I said already, and at this stage I didn't know that it was a new developing area that I lived in. I found it out a little later. So as I was walking up and down the street looking for things, I finally, close to my house, I finally found a 7-Eleven. So I don't know where to go, but I've at least found the 7-Eleven because it's literally next to my house. I think I have a photo of the 7-Eleven. If I do have a photo, then it will appear here. And if I don't have a photo, that will be a very awkward silent moment where you'll see nothing. But it's on the corner, so I went there. And the first things I actually bought in Korea, my first official day, not counting the airport, is then shown in this photo over here, which is the snack is called Jaggery, and then what I had to drink was vitamin water. So I bought these two snacks. I think I'll try to keep the photo here so you can see. So I bought the snacks and I ate the snacks, and the snack was really good. I mean, Jaggery is, I don't know what you call them. It's like gold or diamonds. You have to look and mine really hard to actually find it in Korea. When I was there 2 years ago, because it was everywhere when I just arrived in Korea. But after a while, I couldn't find it at any store, and if I did find, it was usually in a box and was small packets, and but that's besides the point. And I love Jaggeries. I loved it so much. It was a very interesting taste, and it was like a potato chip, but it tasted like corn, and it is really good. As I was walking 7-Eleven, I looked for something that looked the most normal or the most identifiable to eat, as I wasn't sure what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, because I don't like fish. And I mean, it's 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to eat spicy food, or I don't want to eat spicy food. So I went for the Jaggery, I went for the vitamin water, as I started to feel how my sugar level started to drop from not having eaten in a long time. So I actually ate that, drank some vitamin water, and still that wasn't enough. I still needed to find food. So I think I went back out again, and now I actually walked down the street and up the street, and I actually explored the main street, or my main street, for breakfast. So now remember, I was fresh-eyed, dewy-faced, ready for the day, and then it was just quiet. But luckily I did found, further up the street, I did find a nice cafe which was open, but I think they only opened later than I expected they would. So when they opened, because it felt like I was waiting for them to open. So when they opened, I went inside and I ordered a lemon tea. As again, at this stage, I'm playing safe. I don't want to try anything too interesting. I'm playing it safe. I'm trying to go with what I know. So I ordered the lemon tea. Actually, this one time I thought I was buying fruit. And then they took the fruit and they made a juice out of it. So if you do see in a coffee shop, if you do see fruit in the window, usually it is for juice that you can, the flavored juice that you can buy. And that happened with it. Yeah, being tomato juice at one point, and no. But I drank it, but no, not again, no. But I'm getting off topic. So I bought that, the lemon tea or lemon cha, and then I also bought honey bread. This was like, it was actually something a little bit more sustainable. It was sustenance for my body and soul, as it was bread. I love me some bread. In Korea, there are bakeries everywhere selling different types of bread, usually sweet bread, but still delicious nonetheless. So I bought the bread and I bought the lemon cha, and then that turned out to be my full breakfast. The Jaggery corn chip thing, the vitamin water, and then lemon tea and honey bread. So that was my breakfast for the day. I had no idea what was to happen next, as I only knew that my boss was going to come and pick me up to actually take me to the school. But the breakfast was really good. What they do with honey bread, it's like a huge ass chunk of bread. Then they cut it in squares, but the squares you can just pull away at the end. Then they put honey over it. I think they put some shaved almonds over it. And then they put it in an oven just to heat up. Oh, no. I don't know why that keeps happening while I'm recording. But I'm leaving it in to show that I am human, although this perfection is almost... Sorry, I'm trying to be funny. Anyway, so with the lemon bread, they actually give you cream as well, with some chocolate sauce. So it was now 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and I was having sweet honey bread with cream with chocolate sauce. It is amazing. It is to die for. if you're in Korea, you have to try honey bread. It's nice if you go out with friends and you buy it, as it is a big piece, and you just literally pull off a piece, dip it in the cream, and then you just it's good. So try it. Anyway, let's carry on with what happened during the rest of the day. So then my principal came to pick me up, or the director of the school, my Wanjang Nim, came to pick me up, and she said that we're meeting her husband for lunch. So we went out, and I found out literally my school was up the road. Oh, the cafe that I went to is called Diet Espresso. Here's a photo of what it looks like. Again, not sponsored. But then we went to like a small Korean... No, let me backtrack quickly. So she came to pick me up. My school was literally just up the road from where I stayed. It was like a 5 to 7 minute walk. And then I was walking at a leisurely pace. Then we didn't go into the school yet. I think we first went for lunch. So we went to this small little Korean shop. I think we got some soup, or soup broth thing, also almost like miso soup, if you've ever had miso soup or something like that. And then she ordered kimbap. So at this stage, they didn't know that I don't like fish, and I didn't know that there was going to be fake crab in it. So when I put the first one in my mouth and I started chewing, I needed to fake what was happening on my face, not to show that I am entirely not into this at all. If you watch my previous video of the Korean snacks in South Africa, you'll actually see that I did in kimbap, but the original video actually shows me taking out the crab. Maybe I'll put it in here. I'll try. I don't know. I'll try. But that is me then taking out crab, as I don't eat fish. But I had to keep on eating this and not show any faces, as I don't like fish. The smell, the taste. No. So I had to just swallow it and eat it. It was still kind of good, but the fish taste was just too strong for me to handle. Anyway, so we had lunch. Met her husband. Her husband is a quiet man. He does not say a lot. For the 2 years I worked at that school, we had very few conversations. And even when we went out, he would then start to talk a bit more, but he was just really a very quiet, chilled man. Anyway, it's not really important to the story. But we ate lunch, we went to the school, I met my teachers. Amazing, amazing group of teachers. I would love them till the day that I died. Great respect. Also for my Wanjang Nim and her husband, they helped me a lot through some trying times. I will make videos about my trying times in Korea. So I went through the day. I didn't really do much at the school. I just sat in, I met the students, which was a whole interesting experience. I met the students, I sat in classes and just see how they teach their classes, the materials we use, the books they use. So I was just silently sitting at the back and then just feeling a bit uncomfortable, and the students kept staring at me, which is normal. I mean, look at this. No, I'm kidding. I think I also had a beard, and students find beards quite fascinating. So I kept just observing, and then actually I got to go home early. I think it was, I went to work around 1 or 2 and I got to leave around 5. And of course, next on my to-do list was to find dinner. And next to our school we had Burger King, we had Starbucks, and then down the street close to my home there's Pizza Heaven. I'll put their picture here for you to see. If you ever see them in Korea and you see Pizza Heaven, do try their pizzas. They are the best pizza. I think I said this in one of my previous videos before. They have the best pizzas in Korea. They do not compare to the pizzas in South Africa. They are literally at number 1, the place that sells the best pizzas for me. Other people says Pizza School. No, Pizza Heaven, this place here. Let's hope my editing skills is amazing. They really do sell the best pizza for me. So, but I can't actually remember. I think I went to Burger King for my first dinner, as again, first official day in Korea. You don't want to go and try new I don't want to say weird things, but you don't want to go out and try new things as you're just trying to adjust to everything that's going on. And then that's how at the end. I think I ate dinner, I think I watched something from my laptop or on TV, and then I went to sleep. So my first official day started down low with a little bit, I think it was a little bit of disappointment, just a little bit, that I felt, but it was actually not a bad day. I think for people that live in Seoul or in Busan or that actually live in Daejeon's city center or close to City Hall, I think when they go out and they go, "Good morning, Korea," I think for them it's like, oh, people and shops are open and things are going on and there are cafes everywhere, but not for me, as I lived in a developing area and it was still slowly developing. Apparently now that I'm back in South Africa, I spoke to a friend of mine who took over my apartment, and she said that underneath our apartment they actually opened a little cake bakery shop there. So the place is growing, it is expanding. As I lived there for 2 years, I did see it grow and expand, new shops popping up, and it really became something amazing, a lekker place to live in. So that was my first official day in Korea. What was your first official day in Korea? Please let me know. I will leave you with this small piece of advice. When you get to Korea, whether you're there with your school representative, with your wanjangnim or your bujangnim or your sonsengnim, which is your director, your head teacher, or just one of the teachers who comes to fetch you, I would suggest I would suggest just ask them where is the nearest CU, which is also a convenience store, GS25, hopefully that is correct, or 7-Eleven closest to you, and also what would they recommend for dinner, so that when you're at your apartment you can just go there for your first meals or just get a snack so that you don't die of hunger, because in my fridge I had water. That's it. I had water. No food. Not that I'm saying they have to give you food, but that's just my piece of advice. So when you get there with whoever is taking you, ask them just to show you where's the nearest CU or GS25 or 7-Eleven so that you know where to go. Thank you guys for seeing me in my video, and it's good to see this camera lens and know that you are seeing me and I'm seeing you in some alternate metaphysical universe. As always, please comment, please subscribe, please share, please like. Have a good life, have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening. Groete en liefde en vrede en geluk and good night. And I will definitely be seeing my camera in my next video, and you will be seeing me in my next video. What that video is about, it's a surprise, so wait and see. Bye!